And so then beyond the steps that you had to take online, for your opinions and information to be of any use, the reality was really that you had to go out all the time into the city, right? And one of the most extraordinary things to me is that you said, when you talked about the characters that you had to be different characters.
Yeah.
And it was like something, I don't know, out of a novel or something, a spy novel. You had to take on different personas.
Yes, and believe me, it costed me a lot.
Yeah.
Believe me, it's not. I mean, I say it with kind of like, I make it looks like a funny thing, in order to forget how horrible it was.
Why? Because the characters kind of, you became the characters in some sense, or because of what you witnessed?
Because imagine, it's beside what you had to witness, beside what I had to witness. Imagine that at certain points you forget who you are.
Yes.
And you start getting confused about your reality, your fake personality. Who is Omar among all of these people?
Yes.
It's confusing.
Well, this is something that does happen psychologically to people who infiltrate violent gangs. It happens, and people really do start to lose themselves. You experienced that in that time?
At one point, I was very close to lose myself.
Yes.
At one point, I mean, beside the psychological risk, it's also the security risk. That, for example, when I use this kind of like religious character, Omar as a religious person who knows many things about Islam and the religion and jihadism,
yeah,
and that you gain their trust, is just like, as you say, among the mafia, when they see you like really with this kind of like knowledge, expertise, you will get a point that you will have to prove that you are real by joining them.
Yes.
And this is the moment that I was afraid of. I didn't want myself to reach this point. It's like that I will be asked to join them, because what's the alternative? There's no other answer than yes.
Right. That's the question with one answer at that point.
Yes, I mean, you cannot say no.
Yeah.
And if you say yes, it's death. If you say no, it's death.
So eventually you get to the point where you're moment to moment, you're wondering if somebody is going to finally call your bluff and the whole thing's going to fall apart.
Yes, and then that's why I decided that I should stop.
Yeah.
And I was so tired.
Yeah.
I was so tired that I just wanted to finish my life.
Yes.
And that was the idea, the crazy idea, that because all what was on my shoulders was very heavy, that I wanted to lift this off my shoulders, and I decided it's done. As we say in Arabic, khalas, it's done.
Well, you had done this for a year and a half, right?
Yes, and imagine like that. It's
I can't.
I mean, I said like, it's done. I'm no more in this. I will not continue. And then I felt like, okay, no more security measures, no more personalities, no more Mosul Eye. I am Omar. I will shave my beard. I will wear like the normal clothes that they violate the so-called Islamic State fashion rules. I'm going to have my tea on the shore of the river of Tigris. I'm going to have a smoke there. I will smoke there. What will they do? They will kill me? Okay, I'm done. Welcome. They can't come and kill me, because death at that moment was the best thing that could happen to me.
That's, yeah. I mean, wow.
But it didn't. Yeah, I mean, at least, I mean, it didn't happen. I wasn't killed, but it made me stronger.
because you
I
happened
think-
that you made it through that point, and you
Exactly.
it's almost like dying and being reborn again.
Absolutely, that's exactly what really happened. As if I already died, and all of this kind of like fear, the tiredness, etc. All of these, like I took them off my shoulders.